Well, hello, my good people. Right now, we're going to be looking at something that people have been asking me about for a little bit regarding I can't change that. Okay. Sorry. Regarding the... Let's do that way. That's good. The cargo system. And how to make things work a little bit better for making some cargoes for yourself and making the weights appropriate and so on and so on. It's a lot different than it was for pre-ownable, because they had to change how kind of the trailers in the cargo was configured, and so I'm going to kind of go through some of the SII files that you need to address and kind of figure out for yourself. There is math involved, so if you are not a math person, you're probably going to have a harder time than a math person. It's just how things are going to work, unfortunately. But it's not too difficult to understand. So if you just bear with me, we'll try to get you there. So obviously you know where this is the base. Okay. I'm going to say it again. If you have not extracted base before and you're trying to mod, you're mostly doing it wrong. If you do not have the base extracted, you don't know anything about the game and how the def files work and those types of things. It's very important that you understand those things to get models working. You can fight with an error that's in an SII file for hours, days, weeks, and all it is a typo or something of that nature. So please, please, please extract the base, get familiar with what you're working with. It's literally the most important thing that you can do if you're trying to get into modding. So, cargoes. We're going to deal with the ownable trailer cargoes, which, and I want to deal with, let's say, large tubes, we'll call it. So let's find large tubes, which is this file. So what we're talking about here is volume and mass, okay? And I'll explain the trailer side of this in a few moments. So they're saying a load of this is a volume of 4 and it weighs 943 kilograms. Okay, that's important. 4 is also, let me think, cubic meters. So 4 cubic meters of large tubes weighs 943 kilograms. So that is important to what we're doing, okay? Now this is used on a flatbed right here, as shown by this. So we're going to go back here and we're going to go from the cargo area to the trailer. So we want to go to trailer definitions, and we want to go to flatbed trailer single. We'll look at the 48 spread aluminum. Right here, this tells you that has a volume of 102 cubic meters. What does that mean? That means it's treating the flatbed as a box trailer, essentially, and you can fit 102 cubic meters in that virtual box that is the trailer. Okay. Obviously, a flatbed is not a box, it's a flat trailer, but they have to create a volume measure to place the load into. Okay. So this here is a number you need to be cognizant of, and this is a number you need to be cognizant of. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to conversion. We're going to do some conversion action. So we're going to say 30,500 kilograms to pounds. So that's 67,240.99 pounds. All right. So that's how much you can put on this trailer in its current configuration. Okay. So what that means is if you do so if we take 102 divided by 4 equals 25.5. So if we do 25.5 times 943.48, that's 24,058.74. So this load right here in that volume of that trailer, you can put 24,058.74 kilograms, which is 53,000 pounds. Okay, so you can carry 53,000 pounds of large tubes on that trailer. That's what that means. So there's your math. Okay, so it changes once you go to another cargo. If you go now back over to def cargo flatbed. Let's see. Does cement carry flatbed? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Empty tank. Right, so empty tank is on a flatbed. Where is empty tank? There it is. So this one is different. This is a volume of 57. So this load, one of these loads, consists of 57 volume. So what does that mean, right? So in your 102 volume of that trailer, you can fit only one of this load. So that means 10,205.9 is all you can fit, because you can't divide this by anything. You can't do 102 divided by 57. It is 1.78, you know, so it's looking for an even number. It's not going to do 1.78 load. It's going to do, you know, an even number load. So that means this mass for your empty tank is going to be what? 10,205.9. 10,205.9. So that's going to be 22,500 pounds for that load. Is this making sense at all? Because now if you go and look at another flatbed, such as vehicle trailer def, let's look at a single 28 foot. See this volume right here? That can carry exactly one of this empty tank load. See that? Volume 57. The volume of this is 57.45. So SCS have said, we want this to be able to be carried by a 28-foot trailer, and how we're going to do it is we're going to make this load this much volume for this much mass, and it's going to fit on our smallest trailer. Okay, so if you have two of these, if you're doing a double, it would be, you know, whatever this is, 114.9, which is going to allow you to have two, one on each trailer. That's how this cargo system works. So this obviously is much different than that, because you can fit more volumed items onto that trailer. You'll get a heavier trailer. Right? If I made this 57, then that means it would only be 943 kilograms. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how this works. So when you're creating cargo for something in the game, if you have something super duper heavy, like today I saw a flatbed trailer carrying cinder blocks, like half pallets of cinder blocks. So essentially you'd want to create one item. You'd decide maybe that's 4 volume, and maybe that's, you know, 1,200 kilograms per volume and piece. So then you'd have, we'll do some quick math here. We'll say 102 divided by 4 equals 408 times, we'll say 12, we'll say 1250 or something like that. Well, that's not right, is it? Let's see what I do. Oh, thanks. Alexa's talking to me now. Okay. 102 divided by 4 equals... Oh, that's times. That's why. Ha ha ha. Tricky. 102 divided by 4 equals 25.5. And then we say 1250, I said. Wow. I'm not very good at this today. It's late. 25.5 times 1250 equals. So that's 31,875. So now if I go here and do 31,875. So that's 70,272 pounds. So you see you can adjust that. That original number was 67,000 pounds. So that's 3,000 pounds more by adding whatever that is, 300 kilograms to our load. So that's how you do it. And these all have different numbers, as I've showed you. We'll go back over here to the cargo, and we'll do lumber. Right, so if I go to lumber, this is 2.8 volume. So we'll do clear 102 divided by 2.8 equals 36.43, we'll say. So 36.43 times 417.31 equals 15,202. So we go back over to Google. 15,202. That's your 33,514 pounds on your lumber load. Now, after you've done all this, you're also taking into account the weight of the trailer, right? So your chassis mass here. So in this case, this would be 15,202 plus 5805.9 equals 2107.9. Whoops. So we go 2107.9, 2107, I guess it was 007.9. So 46,314.5 pounds of that trailer. So that whole trailer, including the trailer weight and the load weight, would be 46,314.5 pounds. I hope that kind of explains how they've worked this a little bit better. I know it's really weird and hard to understand initially, but once you do a little bit of the math and try to kind of figure out, you know, your volume and how much you can fit on each trailer, etc., etc., it makes it a little bit easier. So let me know if that helps you out in your creation of cargos. And as usual, I appreciate the support. We'll check you next time for more ATS modding stuff. See you later, guys.